Here we are in the fantastic Skoki area. We've gone about an hour up from the trailhead parking down below, and we're just heading into the Skoki. We're going to go to Merlin, Meadows, camp overnight, and then we're going to journey over to the Pipestone River and come back that way down into Lake Louise. A couple hours up from the trailhead, just past the halfway hut, and we're in the larch forest already. It's just absolutely gorgeous up here. I mean, Skoki it never disappoints. Here's looking back towards Lake Louise. Yeah, I've been in here many times. It's fabulous. Great territory. So we haven't quite crested Deception Pass, and look at the view already. It's just unreal, outstanding. Now let's get to the top. Oh. Here's the other side of Deception Pass. Nothing wrong with it either. Absolutely scenic. Downhill all the way to Skoki Lodge. Wow, we made it to the Meadows, Merlin's Meadow. 5.5 hours from the parking lot. Made pretty good time. So there's the creek. This is where you get the water. This is in the cooking area. Go back up here. We got supper on the go. There is a bear hang here. There's also another bear hang farther back up the trail towards the lodge. So it's yeah, quite a large area, several tables. Got some gray water. There's the cooking setup. Here's my tarp setup. I hastily had to turn things around. The wind was coming the other way, so I had to flip the whole front end, back end. And yeah, So home for the night. Yeah, so this is what we're waking up to. Snow. Unbelievable. Last night they said 30% chance of rain. And it poured all night long, and now this morning we've got snow. Anyway, here's the camp setup. I had to use my emergency bivy bag to keep warm. It definitely does make a super difference. I was warm and comfortable all night with a really light summer bag. My bag's only like a 1-inch baffled down bag. Anyway, everything's worked out well. Got a little bit of pooling under my tarp, but not much. So as you can see, it rained enough to leave big puddles like this. Alright, let's have breakfast and move on down the trail. So this is a CY9, I believe it is. It's an old horse camp. It doesn't look like it's been used for a while. It's not a bad little spot though. Fire pit over here. And the creek is just over there in the meadows. And that's the trail that I came in on. So I took the long way and went to see Meadows camp, which wasn't that great, but I added another hour onto my trip, and I'm kind of wishing I hadn't, but I wanted to explore and see these horse camps, see how good a shape they're in. And this part of the trail has been a real wet, willows just absolutely soaking you. Not recommended for this kind of weather. Anyway, I'll keep on pushing to the Pipestone. Finally it quit snowing, raining. Look at this giant tree. Anyway, we made it to the ford. We're going to get across here, walk for a little bit. Here's the trail junction. We'll get across here and we'll walk for a while and squish all the water out of the shoes, and then we'll get all dressed up again and motor along. Wow, that's cold. Alright, I was getting concerned about that. It's been raining and snowing so much. I thought that was going to be a brutal ford, but it's not. Alright, onward we go. So this looks like the second ford, right where all these washed up trees are basically. They've gone past them just a bit and crossed here several places, the horses and mules. And then they come back up onto this part of the trail here. It was way too deep for me. I went over here about 30 yards down and cut across. And it was, well, thigh high. Consequently, I did not film it. A lot tougher than that first one. So yeah, there's been some recent trail clearing activity. This is mostly getting towards Lake Louise. This part of the trail has been just a quagmire of mud holes, although it seems like there's kind of a clay base to it, and you can step around the edges and not really sink in. Yeah. still, you gotta keep your head down, watch where you put your feet. Time consuming. Starting to get late in the evening. I'm hungry. It's around 6 o'clock. I'm hoping to hit the old campsite pretty quick and stop there. There's a big open area, and hopefully you can get some lunch into me. Wow, finally made it. I was really getting worried there. It's getting close to dark. It's 7:30. I'm gonna stop here and have something to eat. It'll be dark by the time I get moving again. So I think it's the last 4.5 clicks. Will take me to the trailhead, and maybe another half a click or 1 click to get back home. Anyway, I think this was an old campground. It's all nice and clear here. It's a turnaround for bicycles and skiers, although you can ski past here. Certainly not any maintenance. And the river's just over here. Great place to have a pit stop. Get my act together for the last bit.